Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mariobee coming at you guys with our week 1 team builder slash battle for the RODL, the Rocket Draft League, guys. And if you guys are hyped to catch our first L, definitely make sure to grassy glide that like button down below. And if you guys are brand new, as always, definitely consider subscribing, guys. So I do say catch our first L, guys, not because I'm pessimistic at all. Before any matchup I feel like I can win it, but this is one of the hardest matchups of the whole season, guys. Probably the whole season. I haven't even checked my schedule yet, but this is a hard ass matchup for us. And we are playing against the homie JustLukas. His beautiful logo is down below, guys. And yeah, guys, he is the homie. He's part of my front office, and he is super helpful. He's super good at team building as well, so I know he's going to bring his A game. And it's our first time playing, and he's been talking about how excited he is to play me, and I'm excited to play him too, man. So it should be a fun one. Even if we do catch the L or the W, it should be a fun one regardless, guys. So let's go ahead and dive into our teams. Like I said, make sure to go follow Lucas and subscribe to him. He will be linked down in the description below. And let's go ahead and get into it, guys. So you guys will see the teams now on screen. His team consists of Dracovish, Excadrill, Gigalith, Moltres, Wheezing Galar, the Decidueye, the Necrozma, the Toxtricity, and the Lickitung. Yeah, guys, the Sand Core is definitely threatening, right? Sand Core, we have to keep an eye out with Dracovish. We had that for WPF, but unfortunately we didn't play as well as we wanted to that season. Excadrill is a huge threat for my team. My only ground resist is what Rotomo, my immunity, and Drift Limb and Como, I think. But yeah, that's probably our rock resist. Ground resist, sorry, not rock resist. And then he has things like the Wheezing Galar, which could be really annoying for my team, not really being able to deal with it too well. So hopefully my not my Cinderace, my Scizor will go ahead and hinder him from wanting to go ahead and bring something like that. Necrozma, also something that's very scary, with the potential to Dragon Dance, with the potential to Calm Mind. Luckily I do have a solid Dark type in Umbreon, so hopefully that will discourage him from bringing that as well. I am expecting the first 5 on the layout being Dracovish, Excadrill, Gigalith, Moltres, Wheezing Galar, and then something like Toxtricity, like Shift Gear. Toxtricity can put in a good number on my team as well. You know, even something like Bandit Decidueye can put in a lot of work against my team. So it's just very tough matchup for us overall. So hopefully we can have the tools. We kind of went cheeky this week with team building, so hopefully that will pay off. As always, shout out to the front office homies, including Lucas. He's one of my front office homies who's always helping me out with team build. So big shout out to him, and big shout out to everyone else that was part of the team building process. So let's go ahead and dive into our team that we decided to bring. First off, starting the team is going to be Tapu Loco, the Tapu Koko. So we're rocking the Shuckleberry this week for Excadrill. Our EV spread right there is 252 HP, 20 defense, 196 special attack, 4 speed def, and 36 speed. So with the speed investment, we outspeed a max speed Moltres, which I think is his fastest mon, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, outside of Sand, that is his fastest mon. And then the rest is into special attack, just to hit super hard with Thunderbolt and Grass Knot. The defense with the Bold Nature is there just to take an Earthquake from the Excadrill from full. We can definitely take one, get a Nature's Madness off. Our moves this week are Nature's Madness, U-Turn, Thunderbolt, and Grass Knot. So the main purpose for Tapu Koko this week is just to go around and spread chip, right? Get off 50% on things like the Gigalith, like the Excadrill, like the Wheezing Galar, like the Toxtricity if it wants to come in on us, like the Decidueye, like the Wheezing Galar. U-turn out if the matchup's not in our favor. Spread some Thunderbolts, because Thunderbolt hits his team pretty good, except for the Excadrill. And if Excadrill is his main switch into this thing, we'll go ahead and hit him with Nature's Madness. Hopefully we hit, we'll get off 50%. And if he's something like Life Orb, he'll take that Life Orb damage, and that's another 10%. That's already 60% chipped off. So that's pretty nice. Like I said, if we're at full, thanks to the Shuckleberry, we can always live a hit, get off a Grass Knot, which does about 20 to 30%. So it all really depends. We can always take one Adamant Life Orb Excadrill hit from full, though, with the Shuckleberry, thanks to our investment, which is really nice. And like I said, Tapu Koko's you know, main thing this game is going to go ahead and be just spreading around damage, pivoting out, being really annoying for his team, and hopefully that pays off. Next, we got the Driflin, baby, aka Balloon, rocking the Electric Seed, Unburden ability, Calm Mind, Strength Sap, Hex, and Will-O-Wisp. So this thing's EV spread basically allows us to take 3 Rock Slides from Excadrill after our Electric Seed boost. We can Strength Sap in return, we can threaten out with Will-O-Wisp in return. If we can get some nice statuses on this team like Will-O-Wisp, Hex is going to put in a lot of work in the end game. I'm going to try to preserve this for the end game because this thing can be a really solid win con against this team. If we can get up some Calm Minds, if he doesn't bring Toxtricity, that'd be perfect. We can get some Will-O-Wisp around, we can get some Strength Saps, get our health back. It could be really nice, and I'm really hoping this thing can win. Yeah, Balloon can definitely win in the right situation. We just have to position it correctly, which is going to be hard because, like I said, this matchup is pretty difficult, but hopefully we can go ahead and work around it and we can set this up to the point where we can possibly win this horrible matchup we got for us. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one, baby. Next, we got El Cabron, aka Rotom Mo, which is our main check to the Excadrill this week, rocking the Tanga Berry because Excadrill does get X-Scissor on top of things like Iron Head, on top of things like Stone Edge, Rock Slide, Earthquake. I can see him bringing like Swords Dance 3 attacks for this match. I think that's pretty good against me. Will-O-Wisp, Leaf Storm, Volt Switch, and Defog is always good. With our investment, we will always live two Adamant, Life Orb, X Scissors, thanks to the Tanga Berry. So after rocks. So yeah, that's what the EV spread is there for. The Tanga Berry is there for the X Scissor, just because I don't want to get caught off guard. Leftovers was really tough decision for me, but decided to go with this, and hopefully it ends up paying off for us. I'm not sure if it will. Like I said, guys, it's definitely a tough matchup for us this game. So hopefully Rotom Mo can put in the work. Like you guys can see, I do have a lot of status. I have Will-O-Wisp, I have you know, Nature's Madness on there, Will-O-Wisp, and then another Will-O-Wisp user right here. So hopefully that can really pay off. He has a lot of physical attackers barring the Toxtricity and a special Decidueye, so could definitely be scared of his physical attackers, but spreading around the burn could be really nice. And Moltres, of course, doesn't want to switch in on a potential Volt Switch, so I'm expecting like his you know, Gigalith to be his potential switch, and if we can get a Will-O-Wisp on that, that'd be really nice. It helps us you know, with our Balloon in the late game. So after this, we went ahead and added a little bit more bulk in Sphinx, aka Umbreon, with the Synchronize ability. Not sure if Synchronize is the right way to go, but I think it is. Even with the Toxic, if we could Toxic something like the Weezing Galar, actually that's poison, but like the Decidueye, you know, the Necrozma, the Toxtricity. I'm just talking on my ass now, aren't I? This is my main Necrozma check, to be honest. So this thing can take a Dragon Dance X Scissor from Adamant, Life Orb, Necrozma, which is really nice. And if he does end up being Dragon Dance, we can knock it out in return with the Foul Play. So he might not want to go that route. He might want to go Calm Mind a little bit better, but in that case, we do have the Toxic. We can Wish Protect up on him. I might change this actually to Inner Focus, just because if I Toxic the Necrozma, I don't want to get Toxic myself. So I might go ahead and change this to Inner Focus before the battle. We'll go ahead, I'll run that by my front office, we'll see, but that's basically what the spread is here for. This def also helps with things like the Moltres Galar. We could take 3 Strange Steams. We can actually take 4 Strange Steams from like a non-offensive Weezing Galar. We can also check a like pretty offensive Adamant, Life Orb, Decidueye. We can also take a hit from the Decidueye, from the Toxtricity, get off like 20-30% with the Foul Play. And then we can get the Toxic off on the Lickitung too, which is really nice if he decides to bring that. Get the Toxic off on the Gigalith too. Spreading around status is really nice because, like I said, in the end game, we want to win with our Drifloon, aka Balloon. So if we can go ahead and spread around that status even more on top of Will-O-Wisp, that'd be really nice. So yeah, just my main Necrozma check right here. Hopefully we can check it if he does decide to bring the Necrozma. Next, we have Bird-O, aka Coma-O, with this Soundproof ability, my main Toxtricity counter here. Iron Defense, Body Press, Flash Cannon, Earthquake, 204 HP, 212 Defense, 4 Special Attack, yeah, 36 Def, and 52 Speed. This nature's wrong. I think that nature might be wrong. Actually, it's not. It's not. Yeah, I didn't need the attack because if I'm hitting Excadrill, I'm hitting it with Body Press over the Earthquake, so it doesn't really matter too much. We'll take the Bold Nature. I think I wanted it over the negative special attacking nature because I don't want to have Weezing come in and you know, not take anything, because we do have flash cannon on there for the wheezing specifically. One thing I am kind of scared of though is him bringing like Misty Surge wheezing to go ahead and counter my electric terrain, just to, you know, bar me from wrecking electric seed on anything. I could definitely see him wanting to do something like that. So flash cannon would be really nice if he thinks he's always gonna have a free switch into wheezing on me. So that's pretty much what Birdo's here to do. Check the toxicity. If we can get up an iron defense as well, that'd be really, really nice for things like the Dracovish. Once we get up iron defense, Dracovish is not touching us at all. Neither is the Excadrill. So really finding the right time to set this thing up is really, really important. And if we don't set it up, we're kind of might have to sack this thing off, to be honest. But we did have stealth rocks on here, but I figured I'd take it off for the flash cannon. I think it's better to hit wheezing than not to hit it, because it does get a free defog every single time on me. So yeah, it's pretty much what this set's here to do. Mainly check the toxicity. If he brings it, if he doesn't, this thing is here to check the Dracovish 100%. And lastly, guys, for the last mon for this squad is going to go ahead and be my boy JV, aka the Victini, rocking the Choice Scarf, Psychic, Blue Flare, Dazzling Gleam, and the U-Turn. Enough speed on there to outspeed a max speed Moltres. The rest into special attack, and then the rest into HP. You know, the coverage that we have is pretty nice against this team. Psychic, Blue Flare, and the Dazzling Gleam. We can hit things like the Toxicity. We can hit things like the Excadrill for super effective damage. You know, if he doesn't bring Sand for any type of reason, you know, Dracovish will take a lot from the Dazzling Gleam as well, which is really nice. Pivoting in U-Turn, which helps us get into things like our Balloon if necessary, or helps us get into things like our Rotom as well, which could be really, really helpful, or even the Tapu Koko, whatever, really. You know, it's just nice for pivoting. And yeah, guys, that's gonna be the whole squad right there. Let me know what you guys think of the color textures in the comment section down below. I'm gonna go ahead and I actually play JustLukas tomorrow, so we'll go ahead and get connected with him, and we'll be back at you guys with the battle. Alrighty, guys, we are back, and if you guys did skip to this part of the video, we are taking on JustLukas and his Hellblaze Volcaronas. Me and Lucas were having some like connection issues and stuff like that, so we had to go ahead and get started up here. But he did bring pretty much what we expected. I already updated the layout because we did get connected and we went through like a time, but I'm going to edit that out. So excuse me. He did bring everything we were expecting. I had the Toxicity over the wheezing just because I feel like its matchup was a little bit better, but you know, he ended up bringing the wheezing Galar instead, guys. The biggest fear is that he leads with something like Scarf Dracovish. That's like my #1 fear, so I'm hoping he doesn't do that. But have fun, good luck to my good friend. Make sure to go check him out in the description down below, guys. He will be linked under opponent's channel. Really, really great battler. He has a German accent that's like sex to your ears, in a good way, consensual way. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and leave Tapu Koko here. Also, guys, good note to have, I actually messed up because I actually made all my Pokemon level 100. I mean level 50 when they're supposed to be level 100. So all my calcs are for level 50. It shouldn't matter too much except for like things like leftovers on Como and the Umbreon and the Victini speed as well. It might affect a little bit, but hey, that's my fault for not reading the rules. Let's go ahead and do it. So we do get a favorable lead here. I kind of want to T-Bolt. I kind of want to just Nature's Madness here. We should Oko with a T-Bolt, but I think Nature's Madness is fine. We'll get off 50% off on the Gigalith coming in, most likely, that he decides to bring in. But yeah, guys, really, really threatening matchup we have this week, and we have to definitely be on our P's and Q's if we hope to win. So he's going to go ahead and switch out here, probably into the Gigalith as expected. XXX Judgment. Excadrill, perfect. Let's see if we can go ahead and get 50% off on this if we hit. We do hit, perfect, so we'll get 50% off on this Excadrill here. Awesome. And is he leftovers? He's not, and that's unrecoverable damage there. Really, really nice there. We're just gonna go straight into our Rotom, get off a Will-O-Wisp on something. Like I said, we just need to go ahead and get off statuses on all his team so that we can hopefully clean with Balloon in the back. So really, really good turn 1 play for us. As he's gonna X-Scissor, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, we got the Tanga Berry ready, and we could definitely take a lot more of those. Perfect, we ate that. Is that choice banded? I did a lot. I feel like that did a lot. So let's see. Let's go ahead and check that calc at level 100. So he brought us down to 237, which is about 28%. He's not Life Orb, which is good to know as well. Excadrill with the X-Scissor did about 20 to 22%. So yeah, it looks like it's just it'll be Adamant. He got a low roll. Adamant something. What's his item? I'm really curious as to know what's his item here. I kind of want to Volt Switch on some Savage stuff, but I feel like he might just go ahead and go for the play again. Even though it's not doing too much. I don't want to Will-O-Wisp here. I'm going to Volt Switch here on the Moltres play, most likely. Might be risky. High risk, high reward, of course. So let's go ahead and see. He's going to go ahead and go XX the World, which is the Wheezing Galar, which is great for us. Let's go ahead and go Volt Switch here, which is nice. We did about 25%. That's good to know. Let's go ahead and go into our Victini here. No hesitation. And I'm going to U-turn out again. Just have him in this annoying little pattern here. The Wheezy, this should do a lot to him, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Victini to a, and it's leftovers, which is good to know. Okay, it's Black Sludge. Sorry, same thing though. Wheezing Galar. This Psychic's gonna hurt. This Psychic is gonna hurt. So let's just go ahead and U-turn out, right? Psychic actually might have been kind of free, but he just goes into Gigalith here, I think. Okay, perfect. So he'll get a stand up, which is fine. We're gonna go ahead and U-turn out of here and go into RODL. That's good damage. I don't want to go Tapu Koko, but I think I'm gonna go Birdo. Actually, go Birdo. I wanted to go to RODL, but I want to save the health on that a little bit. And I definitely think we could just launch off a oh, he's gonna see that we're leftovers now, which is a little bit annoying. He could get up his Stealth Rocks here. I kind of want to just go for Body Press or even Earthquake. Let's see, Komao to a Gigalith. Body Press is doing about half. How much should we do to the incoming Wheezing though? I really want to go ahead and Flash Cannon here. I'm going to Flash Cannon here. He might take this opportunity to get up his rocks, which would be a good play on his end, as he does, which is a little bit unfortunate. So we could have got off some big damage, but we'll get off this this damage here. He's going to go ahead and Toxic. That's fine. I think I'll take that play. That's fine. Smart play on his end as well. But I think here I'm just going to go for the Body Press. Even if he goes into something like Moltres, he could no longer burn us. Even the burn, I think, does affect the Body Press as well. So we'll take some Toxic. We'll take some Sand damage. It's going to start racking up for sure. The electricity disappeared. I don't want to Iron Defense here, but I think I'm just going to Body Press here. We showed that he can switch into the Wheezing freely. He might just take this opportunity to stay in here. And I don't see leftovers, which means he could be Smooth Rock. So that's something to keep in mind too. So Gigalith is at about, I'd say like 72%. He's gonna go into the Moon, which is the Necrozma most likely. Yes. Okay, that's fine. We'll take this Body Press. Let's see. Necrozma, which actually takes a good chunk. Took about 20%. Is it leftovers? Not leftovers. Yeah, it looks like this is no. It is leftovers. It is leftovers. Okay, so Necrozma is lefties. And we'll get some leftovers here too. I'm just gonna go straight into Umbreon. I think this is where Synchronize might have actually come into fruition here. It would have been kind of nice if he does launch off a Toxic here, but in my opinion, he should like Calm Mind here or do something like that. So that should be fine. Let me see. Go into the Umbreon here. Even if he has X-Scissor, we're calced to eat a lot of them, so we're not too worried about him. Yeah, Rocks is a little bit annoying, I can't lie, but I can get him off next turn with the Defog. I'll play is doing about half here. I think he's gonna go into the Wheezing. I think he's gonna go into the Wheezing here. So I'm probably gonna get up a Wish here. I think I'm probably gonna get up a Wish, go into the Wheezing, and then on the Wheezing play, I'm gonna go ahead and go into my RODL, get the Wish, and then Defog off. That sounds fine. Because he has a free play into Wheezing right now to switch into the Toxic. The World, I think that's Wheezing perfect. Okay, we'll get up the Wish here. Like I said, we're not too worried about what this Wheezing wants to do. I'm pretty sure even if it has like Sludge Bomb, it has T-Spikes, it has something annoying, we can just go ahead and Yeah, and that's nice because that sandstorm chip is in. Oh, it's black sludge, but that's fine. Like I said, we knew he was gonna go ahead and switch this in, try to get cheeky with the toxic. And let's just go straight into the RODL here. Get off this defog. We'll switch the music up a little bit too. So I should be able to live anything this thing wants to go for, any sludge bomb. It might even go for like a T-spike or something, which is fine. Strange team, yep, which we were predicting. As long as he doesn't... Okay, he doesn't get the confusion, which is really nice. And we'll go ahead and get that wish. Nice. Okay, nice. Let's go ahead and defog here. I don't really have any reason to not. I could also Will-O-Wisp, which he has to keep in mind too. So I'll defog here. Nice. We'll get that off. And we could just consistently pass these wishes into RODL. So, ooh, flamethrower, good play. Okay, nice. Well, now we know. Doesn't do too much. We're faster, which is nice. And it does look like he is smooth rock. So let's go ahead and vote. We are faster here. We'll go ahead and vote, and we'll go straight into the... Okay, he's gonna go into the... Probably not the... Ooh, good play. Okay, that's a very good play. Nice. Okay, well, I was thinking about clicking... We are at how much? 152? We're at 41% on the RODL. Excadrill with the X Scissor. Without the Tanga. It is a good chance to knock us out here if he's jolly, which we know he is, right? This is fine. I think it's fine. I don't mind exchanging this. We already got rid of rocks. He is going to X-Scissor here. This should kill if he's adamant. It's... Oh, if it was adamant, so he's jolly then. And we do hit the Wisp, which is perfect. Oh, good lord. RODL, put it in the work here. RODL, put it in the work here. We love to see it. We love to see it. We love to see it. So, this is fine. I think I'll save this as a sack, which is probably the play. And I can just go straight into probably my Birdo. I mean, straight my Sphinx here, right? Or even Birdo. Wheezing has to be Levitate. I can also go Tapu Koko. And just U-turn out. Could also go VICTINI, but it's super effective actually. I think I'm okay just sacking this thing off here. Let's just go ahead and Leaf Storm here. I think it's fine. We'll sack the thing here. Okay, so no for Iron Head, which is the play. I am just gonna go into VICTINI here and launch off a Blue Flare, I think. We have a good chance to burn anything that wants to come in. This thing could be Scarf too, actually, but actually it's not because it switched up moves. So, I think I like going VICTINI. It puts a lot of pressure on him for sure, and so Drill kills RODL, but not before he lived a nice hit. Let's just Blue Flare here. We are Scarfed. One of his Sand Setters will be gone, which is really nice if he does decide to stay in. But even burnt, I think this thing could put in some work, even if it's like chipped down. But as long as I have my Como, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. He's gonna stay in. Can we hit this Blue Flare? We do hit the Blue Flare, which is nice. And we'll go ahead and knock that thing out. So VICTINI picking up its first kill of the season. Kills. VICTINI kills Drill. So we don't worry about Drill no more, but we do have to worry about Senor Vish. Okay, this thing. So I think I'm gonna do a pivot into my Umbreon here and launch off a Toxic, because now yeah, let's pivot into this. Let's go ahead and get off a Wish. I could probably pass it into my Birdo, launch off a pretty free Body Press. I wish I had Knockoff right now. Like, Knockoff would be so nice if we could have it, but it's all good. That's fine. Kind of wishing we had Energy Ball in here, but he might be Rindo. He's gonna double into the Wheezy, maybe? Death. Ouch. Okay, that was a good play. We might be able to take one. We might be able to take one. Draco-Vish. We know he's Sand Rush. Sand Rush. We actually take one. We actually take one. So I'll protect here to get rid of a turn of sand. Get rid of one more turn. Just fine. Vicious Ren. It does do Vicious Ren things. And now I'm debating whether or not Toxic or Foul Play is the better play here. We can get off about 50% off with the Foul Play. We can get off about 50% with the Foul Play, but we could also get off about 40% off for sure. I'm gonna Toxic this thing and hope that we land it. We should live no matter what. We live one. Yep, it's a bulky boy, and we do land the Toxic. That's perfect. That's perfect. But I vouch for a Toxic here because it means that he can't stay in as long. So even if he does have those consecutive turns of sand, he can't stay in as long as he'd like to. He can't stay in as long as he'd like to, and especially if we get our boy set up. If we get our boy Pomo set up, it should be fine. We'll get some more Toxic damage off on this thing. He's just gonna have 6 turns to wreak havoc on me, isn't he? That Toxic's wearing up. And let's see, he should have like 4 more turns. Okay, this is a second turn. We can go for a double protect here. I think it's a no drawback play, 25% chance we get it. I'm not the luckiest cat, but hey, if we can get this double protect, that'd be perfect. As we do, that's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. He's not choice ban. He's not choice ban, which is good to know. He brought us down to 110 with the Umbreon. So that did about... Nice. Okay, so the next turn he stays in is going to do a lot of damage. So I'll go for a third protect. It's like a what? 5% chance? Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. That's fine. Well, he's not choice ban. He's not life orb. He might be Mystic Water. We're doing a lot of damage to this thing. And the Necrozma, if it is set up, is going to be a problem. We have to keep that in mind for later on. Let me see. Okay, we're going to go into Birdo here. We should be able to kill a Body Press. If he's not choice banned, he should not kill us here. We are at 279 health. He has to go for the Outrage here to kill us. So I think I'm just going to Body Press here. He should switch out. Yeah, he should switch out, which is nice. The Moon, that's fine. And we're going to go Coco, and then we're going to... that's fine, because that's like... He is lefties. Yes, okay, okay. So this is a problem. I'm not gonna lie, this is a problem. This thing could still win in the game. Yeah, VICTINI's doing a lot with Blue Flare, which is good to know. And Tapu Koko's doing a lot with Thunderbolt. So I'm just gonna make the double into Tapu Koko, which I think is fine. To get up our terrain too, because I want our terrain up for the balloon. I want our terrain up for the balloon for sure. And I'm pretty sure my Tapu Koko's max HP, so it can live anything this thing wants to go for. We will outspeed this thing for sure. And T-Bolt's like a 2-hit KO from where he's at. Photon Geyser, that's fine. This should do about 64 to 78. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Sandstorm is now... I kind of like Nature's Madness. Because it's doing about the same amount as T-Bolt. But I'll just T-Bolt here. Because nothing on this team really wants to take the T-Bolt right now. And Umbreon's dead, so let me take it off the layout. Okay, this is going to stay in and stay in. That's fine. We'll get some big damage off on this thing. And that's fine. He'll knock us out in return. That is fine. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go... let me make sure. What's he at right now? He's like at about, let's say like 30%. That's 25, 30%. Necrozma. How much is he taking from my Victini? Blue Flare is pretty free though, right? Unless I want to go for this right now. Driftblim. Let's go into this. I think it should be fine. We can Blue Flare here. How many more turns do we have of the... The U-turn into Hex should kill this thing. I think about... I'm gonna go for here like Shadow Ball maybe? Take a Shadow Ball. How many more turns of terrain do we have? If we have 2 turns of terrain, that'd be perfect. We have 3. Okay. It's just fine then. I think we're gonna Blue Flare here. Okay, that's fine. We knew he was gonna switch. If he goes into Gigalith, that gives us the opportunity we need to go into our Driftblim here. Is we can just Will-O-Wisp X. Wait, if we get a burn on this thing, that'd be perfect. We do hit. We get the burn. We don't get the burn. That's fine. I'm gonna go straight into Balloon here before he gets up his rocks, which I'm pretty sure he's gonna end up doing. And we can get a burn. We can just launch a Will-O-Wisp off pretty free. We'll get the speed boost as well. Let's see. We'll get the Electric Seed here. Rock Blast should not be doing as much. Rock Slide, that's fine. We'll see how much this does right here. 504 to 292, that's fine. It's fine. Here, we'll go ahead and Strength Sap, I think. Strength Sap should be fine. I don't think he wants to gamble this. Now he's at -1. We're back at full. Is it a Toxic here? Oof, good play, good play, good play. Now we can't stay in as long as we'd like to. I'm not gonna lie. It should be fine. Yeah, Sandstorm Toxic is gonna be really annoying chip. But we got it in. Let's go ahead and Wisp here. On the incoming, probably like Necrozma or the Wheezing Galar. We just really need everything status so that we can go ahead and win with this thing. Justice, which I think is a Moltres. Good play. Okay, good play, good play. Lucas playing good right now. This thing's pretty scary too. I'm not gonna lie. I should have Calmed Mind there, maybe. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem now. Is Calm Mind worth it? Kinda have to. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't really think Balloon's worth saving anymore. And if he has Mystical Fire, good play on his end. Good play on his end. He does have Mystical Fire. Okay. Good play, Lucas. Good play. This thing will get chipped down. Do I need balloon? I kind of don't need balloon. It's Hex here. I think Hex is the best play. Oh, we're at neutral. Get some chip off on this thing. Yeah, we'll get some chip off. We'll get some chip. Okay, he does knock us out here, which is fine. So I guess we die to Sandstorm, so Gigalith kills. Gigalith kills Balloon. And that's fine. I'm gonna go straight into Victini and U-turn here. Go straight into Victini and U-turn here. The Wheezing Galar play, most likely. I mean the Gigalith play. Yeah, this game's not looking too good for us, guys, to be honest. We were able to get rid of like his one setter, but the tower, which is going to be this thing, yep. We get some chip off on this thing. We're going to Birdo here. Yeah, the problem is I have nothing for my I think I have to make the double into Victini right now. I think I have to make the double. I think I have to make the double into Victini right now. He's gonna want this thing to get up sand to win late game. But we could probably pick up like 1 or 2 more kills is what I'm thinking. Let's switch out here into the Wheezing. Or yeah, this thing too. What's doing the most to the incoming Gigalith? We're actually doing nothing to Gigalith. I'm gonna blue flare here on the off chance that we can maybe get a burn on the Gigalith. If he stays in here, good play on his end. He might stay in. I mean, he has like the opportunity to stay in. The tower, which is going to be the Gigalith. Let's see if we can get the burn. If we get the burn, that'd be really, really nice. And I think I'm gonna stay in this turn and double click it. If we get the burn, it might be a 2-hit KO. No burn still. Isn't like a 50% chance to burn? A 20% chance. Okay, that's on me. I'll blue flare here again. I think he switches out to try to preserve this thing because he knows I'm gonna double into the Como. Yeah. Death. Oh, please hit. Please hit. Please hit. Please hit, Victini. Please hit. Please hit, Victini. Well, to be honest, I don't think it mattered. I don't think it mattered too much. I think it's just nice for differential. Yeah, I don't think it mattered too much, but it was nice for differential, right? Yeah, that blue flare sucks, miss. It sucks, but we hit a lot of them, so can't be too mad. Yeah, he outrages here. And that's gonna be game. That's gonna be game. This thing's gonna pick up the last 2 kills. Dracovish kills Victini and Como. So really, really unfortunate, guys. We had a really tough matchup. No excuse, though. I feel like I was playing really well in the beginning, and I think I kind of choked it by... not choked it, but I think I kind of messed up by letting my... I don't really know. I can't really say. I had to wait until after the battle to really tell you guys what I think happened. This thing should just outspeed and kill us. So gonna be a L for our first week of the RODL, but hey guys, we still have a long season. We'll definitely try to bounce back. Luckily Victini actually kills the Dracovish right here, so We'll pick up the four. We'll take the 4-0 loss over the 6-0 loss. VICTINI kills Draco, and then Gigalith kills Teeny. So good games to my homie JustLukas. Make sure to go check him out in the description down below, guys. Phenomenal battler, and even better voice, because his voice is like the best. I love German accents. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and dip it out of your hair. Thank you guys so much for showing your support. Make sure to leave a like down below. If you guys are brand new, as always, definitely consider subscribing. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.